sun headache or hot weather headache is highly related to sun exposure and hot weather, and person has headache which is initially dull headache which is escalated into throbbing pain. That's a common characteristic. Pain starts as a dull pain but escalating to throbbing pain, and it looks like migraine. And people with migraine have higher chance to have sun headache. Generally, sun headache is very common. It affects around 30% of world population. What is mechanism of action? How this headache is developed? Exposure to hot and high temperature causing dilation of brain blood vessels, and this dilation of blood vessels causing compression of surrounding nerves, and it causes sense of pain or headache. So compression nerve is important mechanism. Another mechanism can be sweating, which leads to loss of electrolytes and fluids and decreased blood flow to brain is another mechanism, but most important here is compression of nerves due to vasodilation. This pain usually worsening with physical activity, it's important, and sometimes worsening with light or noise, possible lead to nausea and vomiting, but such cases are rare. Pain lasts for several hours, sometimes can last for several days if not controlled and if not treated. Risk factor usually is physical activity outside in hot weather. It's important and common scenario, or just working in hot weather and not enough rehydration. So dehydration is also another risk factor. Now let's say what is treatment. Treatment is adequate hydration and cooling, usually enough or over-the-counter pain relief medication such as acetaminophen and ibuprofen are effective. So no need any strong medication. These simple headache medications are enough. Now let's say differential diagnosis. First we think if it's migraine or not, because it's closely related to migraine, shares many characteristics. Specifically, this throbbing pain, which can be worsened during physical activity, and nausea and vomiting and light and noise sensitivity. But different is that migraine is triggered by different factors, while hot weather headache is triggered specifically hot weather and heat. That's different, and sun, of course. And another differential diagnosis disease is tension headache, and tension headache is more dull ache and constant pain, and often is stress related and less related on environmental factors. So environmental factors is not important in case of tension headache, while in case of sun headache it's major and linked to sun or heat. And third condition we should pay attention is heat stroke. Heat stroke is severe condition and characterized by high body temperature. It's very important. So person can have headache, nausea, vomiting, weakness, but if he has high body temperature, it's not just sun headache, it's already heat stroke, and it's emergency situation, emergency condition. And altered mental state is important also. Flushed skin, redness of skin due to vasodilation of skin blood vessels, shallow breathing, racing heart rate also important. And everything this happens due to exposure, prolonged exposure, and usual physical activity to hot environment. But it's different from sun headache and hot weather headache because it's emergency situation. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for your watching. If you like my videos, please thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye for now.